Right. Okay then. So, back to the sky. We'll get to the end of this eventually. Eee. That's what the Great Plateau looks like from above. No, already got that one. Okay, that's fine. Well, I'm guessing the last geoglyph is going to be probably Gerudo Desert. It's telling me there's a shrine nearby. I see no shrine. Oh, it's below. Yes, hello, Korok. No, I'm not helping you at the moment. I'm guessing there's a cave connecting to it. Or not. I love they've kept the magnetic boulders. That's a pretty neat touch, I must admit. Breath of the Wild. Oh. Undeniable. Beneath me? Do I have to leave the Great Plateau and... whatever. Oh, there's the chasm. Go back in the mini valley? Too late. Oh, that was close. Game locked up on me. Wow, you don't think the light armor's doing much, but it does a lot. He reads it, he contemplates it, says too late, and then jumps into the chasm. Yep, that's pretty much it. Do we see anything here to indicate fast travel to the mine? No, but the mine's over there. Are there any control sticks? There are. We are using... Yes, there is. Okay. Right, fine. Let's build a thing. Also, the true hero of Dragon Quest XI, Dave. I think there's an Ace Rimmer version of us all out there somewhere. Entirely possible. Who knows? Well, there's any batteries, so okay. Let's see how well this goes. We got 0.4 of a meter before I suddenly found something. Okay. Oh my god, there's a version of Ezio that likes Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who and doesn't 100% games. I can't imagine that's liking Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor is going to end up is a possibility. But believe it or not, there was a time when I didn't 100% games. When I was a kid, my way of playing games was basically just play the story from start to finish, and that was it. Which meant I got through a lot of games, but it didn't really have any sort of gratification to it. I find I get a lot more from games now that I'm 100%ing them than I ever did when I just blitzed the story. Don't get me wrong, there are periods where I had fun with the story, but I don't know, I just feel like I get more from them these days. Right. Let us continue our trek to the Kingdom of the Crystal Eye, apparently. Maybe it was a universe where her series was good. Oh no, she'd have to be a better actress at that point as well. I've heard the argument that it was the scripts that let her down, and it's not just that, as far as I'm concerned. She was basically trying to do sort of an impression of Matt Smith and David Tennant, and it just it really didn't work. It didn't help that also she didn't... Look, for context, Matt Smith and David Tennant, when they went into the role, they went back and rewatched series of Doctor Who. Like, Peter Capaldi was a lifelong fan of Doctor Who. Is a lifelong fan. He was at the time he got the role anyway. Whittaker didn't. She didn't bother watching any of it. She didn't do her research. She admitted so in interviews. So, of course, she wasn't able to do a proper Doctor. And then in her second series, they probably forced her to go back and at least watch some episodes of New Who. And then she just based it off David Tennant. Because he was the popular one. Maybe I'm wrong, but at the same time... Really didn't like Whittaker's version of Doctor Who. Killed a lot of it for me. But it's alright, Tennant's back for the moment to salvage things, so we'll see how it goes. I'm curious to see where they go. I'm hoping they get rid of that stupid timeless child. storyline. They find some way of retconning it. I absolutely despise that. Once again, that goes back to what I was saying before. I hate it when people screw around with the lore. Rocket. I don't have a rock hammer. I have a spiky ball on a stick, and that will be fine for me. Ooh, rare ore. Nice. So it's not going to give me anything other than Zonite. Oh no, it is just Zonite. Oh, okay, we'll have to be quick here. Or, with the precision of a surgeon, we managed to do that without setting off the landmine boxes. Well, at least we've got some Zonite now. That's nice. I felt she was written very inconsistently, but I don't think that's her fault. No, I'll give you that. I will concede on that point. Her writing was atrocious. Maybe with better scripts, but I just didn't see her as the Doctor. She just didn't have that sort of... She just didn't hold the character. However I look at it, I just can't see her as the Doctor. Her writing was atrocious, though. The scripts were awful. Orphan 55. That's the first time I've watched a Doctor Who episode, and I couldn't even see a bright side on it. It was just bad. Just really bad. Yeah, I've made a Range Rover, nice. Don't know. Maybe if they... I don't think they'll bring her back for the 60th. But if they did bring her back for the 60th in some way, maybe. Maybe with some decent writers behind her, she'll pull it off. But I don't know. Scripts don't do much, hence why they improv to make them better. Just sucks there's a writer's strike. Well, there's that as well. The writers and actors strike, I believe, at the minute. So we'll see how Hollywood goes. Oh, now where am I going? Help. Right. Oh, mine art tracks. Does this mean I'm going this way? I don't know. No, those were the minecart tracks before. Yes, okay, that's where I'm going. Yes, there it is. There's the entrance. Okay, I know where I am now. There was occasional moments where you could see what could have been. Anyway, looking forward to seeing what happens next. I mean... No, I mean, maybe if I went back and watched it, but everything, I mean, even the time of, what is it, the Timeless Child. One, I really hate what they did to the lore and the history of the character, but at the same time, final scene, where she just ran, no, that's not the Doctor. That is not the Doctor. That was the writers putting themselves in a corner. They didn't know how to get out of it, so they basically just sacrificed the character on the altar. No, didn't like it. But I'm right with you. Russell T Davies is back. The man who resurrected Doctor Who. The man who... He loves the BBC. I'm not sure how much... In terms of Doctor Who, I'm not sure, but he loves the BBC. He wants to save Doctor Who, and... I think he's got a certain love for it, so I want to see what Russell T Davies can do. At the same time, though, Russell T Davies and Moffat, because that's what people forget. It's not just Russell T Davies who did a lot of the awesome stuff. He had Moffat beside him. They were a good team. I'm curious to see where it goes when it's just RTD by himself. I'm curious to see where we go with that. But at the same time, we've got David Tennant back. I mean, he's my Doctor. I base a lot of my personality seems it sort of ends up around Matt Smith's, but growing up, David Tennant was the Doctor for me. It just was. Christopher Eccleston was amazing, but David Tennant is the one who was me. Part of the reason why I wear a suit nearly every day, if I'm perfectly honest. Matt Smith with the waistcoat, I suppose. But Matt Smith, David Tennant and Matt Smith were my Doctors. So, yes. We'll see what we get. And we'll see what happens with the 60th. And we'll see what happens with, oh, I can never remember how to pronounce his name. Gotwa. Joti Gotwa? I'll have to remember his name one day. The new Doctor. We'll see what we have with that. I think there's a possibility for them to resurrect Doctor Who. I think there is. But we'll have to see how it all goes. Because at the minute, it's very much... It went from massive popularity, global success, to... Nuti Gatwa. But spelt something like... Nuktwi. I don't know. I need to hear it pronounced. Ncuti Gatwa. Ncuti... If I hear it enough, I'll be able to figure it out. But yes, I will see. Admittedly, hopefully his outfit isn't what the first promotional images were. I'm not a big fan of the 3/4 length suit trousers, but... Or was it the very short orange jumper? I know it's an eccentric style, but still... I can't say I was a big fan of it. But admittedly, some of the other outfits they've demoed... The blue suit with the afro, my god, that looks very cool, I must admit. I'd never pull it off, but that looks cool. Cutie Gatwa. Cutie? To save headaches. Cutie. Cutie? Cutie? No. Whatever. Either way, we'll see. We've not seen what he brings to the role yet, so we'll see. We'll see what we get. I've got hopes in the staff, so we'll see. Also, it's not BBC Drama anymore, which is good, because BBC Drama really did it bad. Because you have to remember, it was a case that for years it was run under was it Bad Wolf? It was run under a different publishing firm, and then it was brought under BBC Drama, and then from BBC Drama it didn't really work. Now it's outside of BBC Drama or BBC Studios Drama or whatever the official name is. So we might stand a good chance. Also, it's got distribution rights with Sony. So, oh no, it's Disney Plus now. Sorry, Sony. It was being produced by Bad Wolf Studios, which is RTD's company, which was bought out by Sony. So they've got a private stake in it. So they'll have to make money, basically. But it's being broadcast on Disney Plus in the States, which should be alright. That gets it on a streaming service over the pond. So we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. I'm not counting my chickens just yet, but I've got a spark of hope, which is always dangerous, let's face it, but I've got a spark of hope. Where's this eye? I have probably missed the blasted thing. Also, how did these eyeballs get up here? Time check. I know, I am really pushing it at the minute, but at the same time, I also really want to finish this quest line. It must be up there. He was in Romeo and Juliet as Makoto. Still don't know. Fair enough. I don't know either. But I didn't know Matt Smith before he was the Doctor, so you know. No, I'm very much missing an eyeball here. Might be under something. I'm thinking that. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Stray was right, as always. There we go. And there's the little jump where it's loading in the area. Okay. Must admit, the SSD does make it fast. Actually, if it's running on hard disk. Whoosh. Most known for the Netflix show Sex Education. Who would want to learn that about that in a Netflix show? Weird times. Weird times. Sex Education is good, but it's typically a teen show, like Skins or 90210. Okay, sure. I don't watch those sorts of things. I usually end up just watching documentaries, to be honest. I don't even Netflix, to be honest. I'm gonna have to make a thing now. Hmm. Perfect. Then we grab a control stick, just so I can actually, well, control the thing, because we are not playing Kerbal Space Program here, my friends. Well, we kind of are, but, you know. I've learned about it when I was 7. Never would want to learn about it from creeps from Hollywood, especially Netflix. Amen to that, brother. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going to the... Wait. No, I'm lost again. Now, hold on. Give me a minute, because I figured this out before. The mine tracks are down there. We go up here. We don't. Or do we? There we go. Found it. This has been under here this entire time, and I never realised until this sub-story. That's how much exploration I've done. Now, balls to it. Right, okay. Well, that goes there. I'm just going to climb this wall. There we go. Skins is a show where the teenagers of the UK think they live that life, but in actual fact, they just live the life of the in-betweeners. Right, we've finally done the last eyeball. Now, what secrets do you hold, O mighty stone statue of weirdness? With 2 noses and 4 eyes. Are you Hylia? Hey! Oh, I was hoping that those eyes would stay creepy, glowy, but whatever.
You have returned my eyes, the vessels of my spirit. We now can speak properly. In ancient times, my eyes were stolen and sealed away.
Why didn't I see him on the Great Plateau in the previous game?
For eons I have awaited one who would hear my voice and return them to me, and here you are.
Then why didn't you say anything in the previous game?
As promised, I will repay your kindness by bestowing good fortune upon you.
Heart? Stamina vessel?
Your being overflows with vigor. There is no need for more stamina vessels.
Okay, heart container.
The strength that you have chosen will be yours.
Oh, it's a free heart container. Interesting. All that for a heart container and a stamina vessel. Well, it's the same as doing 4 shrines, isn't it? What? That's it? Hey, it's a heart container. Don't knock it. We'll end up with another one in a minute.
Your wish is granted by I, the four-eyed genie of the Po Kingdom. You who received my spirit's 4 vessels, make an offering. Offer pose to me spirits that ought to return to the afterlife. They are pitiful beings who have lost their way home and wandered this land. I am one who returns all pose to the afterlife without prejudice. Good, evil, that is the futile perspective of a narrow-minded being. There is no such distinction in wandering spirits. I take it you have encountered my brethren. Stay a moment.
Nani?
My brethren and I have combined our power to create a tunic of the depths. If you desire it, you must make a suitable offering.
The nanny? Dude! We can buy things we've already found. What the dick is the tunic of the depths? The tunic acquired gloom resistance? Oh, that saves me a lot of headaches. Right. A tunic acquired by offering pose to a strange statue found in the depths, woven from monstrous material. It offers some resistance to gloom. I wonder how I get the rest of it then. Here you go. Sure. Have a tunic of the depths. Thank you. Anything else I can get? A sea breeze shield. Cool. So I can also exchange pose for things. Bomb flowers. I'll take 5. I think you have gloom resistant armor already of some kind. Nope. Unless the dark tunic's gloom resistant. No, that's the first, I think. Good point though. We'll double check. Nope. Nope. No. I really should remember to wear the zone ice stuff when I'm trying to fly around the sky. No, Tunic of the Depths is the first one. No, what? That's pretty nifty. I'll give it that. I don't know where I'm going to get the rest of it from, though. Ah, it only allows me 1 gloom resist, though. Ooh. You know what? It's better than a kick in the teeth. Right, back to the Temple of Time, then. I told you that before, but you said your classic, oh yeah, and then continued. Well, I forget. I get a bit caught up in things, I freely admit. Probably find the other statues. Oh yeah, well we've got one in Lockout Landing. I'm guessing the others are in the depths somewhere, at which point we'll probably find them because we've got to explore the depths. Also, can I just say shout out to the Knight's Shield? Dude, we... Oh, hello, I've equipped my healing shield by accident. I mean, admittedly, it's got a double defense buff, but... I mean, this shield's just trucking. It's still going, even though it's been bludgeoned by all sorts. I had that with my previous shield, previous one as well. I mean, I had at the start of the game we had several Knight shields, and they just held up to most Lionel fights. Right, back to the Temple of Time. Why? Because I want to. Oops. Because I want to see if I can finally hand in these orbs of light and get a heart container. You get the other two in the set for the 6 statues. There are 6 statues? Oh, blimey. Oh, it's going to be like the hilliest statues, isn't it? It's going to be... That's the father statue, and then the other brothers. So that's the boss statue, and then the other brothers are scattered around, one of which is in Lookout Landing. Okay, fair enough. Bearing in mind, I really need to make sure I've got some gloom-resistant food for when we fight Ganondorf, because you just know it's going to be filled with gloom. Oh, mighty Hillier. Stamina vessel, please. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed the lights of blessing. Heart container. Yes, please. Thank you. All the enemies get a power up. I'm going to get max heart and max stamina in this game, aren't I? How many hearts is that now, then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You better. Ah, it is open. 15 hearts. Blimey. So, for context, we are not even a quarter of the way through the game. Okay, we're only a quarter of the way through the story. We might be overall halfway through the game, give or take. I don't know how you want to quantify it. We've done quite a lot of the maps, but still, we're maybe in the mid-game, give or take. We've got 15 hearts, we've got max stamina. I suspect we're probably going to curb stomp most of the temples we do now. You can't max your staminas and hearts, sadly. What? Really? How? Oh, Nintendo. Gordon Bennett. Right, they'll be expecting us to make it up with the meals, aren't we? Well, same as Breath of the Wild then. I'm going to take the max stamina over the max hearts because the stamina is just more useful. Yeah, 2 hearts less. Believe food gets you there. That's just engineering so we have the extra hearts from the meals. That's stupid. Right, anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, there's that over there. No, we're on the Great Plateau, and that's not the Great Plateau. I'm going to say hello to our old friend, actually. I want to do that. There's also the boss Bokoblin, which I suppose we should probably kill at some point as well. I also have to make sure that I visit these little shriny places just to make sure, one, there's no treasure chests, two, I'm not going to get scuppered by the game saying, oh no, you missed this location and therefore you're not allowed to have your 100%. Actually, have I got pictures of blue chews? Actually, come to think of it, when was the last... We haven't checked the compendium for a while, have we? Oh, there's a tree. Oh no! Whatever will I do? Oh, that. Nice try, Tulin, but I don't think an arrow is going to damage a tree. I was going to check the compendium, wasn't I? Where are we up to? 53 of 92 creatures. 79 of 110 monsters. 89 of 126 materials. 109 of 175 weapons, or equipment at least. And 6 of 6 treasures. The thing is, I'm not too worried about the compendium. Apart from the boss photos, but we've got means of actually getting them after the fact. I'm not too worried about the compendium because, let's face it, the more photos we're able to take ourselves, the less rupees we need to send to hand over to Robbie in order to finish up the compendium. Now I think we're okay. Now I think we're okay on the compendium front. Hopefully we get to see the photo we unlock this time, rather than just being subjected to, oh, it's a pretty young woman. Or keeping the waifu from me. I am displeased. That looks like a Korok seed. And a fairly easy one to do as well. Okay, we'll do this one. I did indeed find you. Go me. Forest of Spirits. Pull the cork from the tree stump. Yep, that works. Let's go and visit the first mini-boss that most people ever encounter in the Breath games. I'm not entirely sure what you'd call this particular stretch of Zeldas. It's not often you get a sequel, is it? Oh, it's a battle talus now. Oh, marvellous. The Bokoblins have been busy, it seems. Well, that didn't hurt nearly as bad as it has in the past, so I can take that as a great success. There we go. Two-handed big smashy smash. Nope, that doesn't work. Two-handed big smashy smash. That works. Oh, wow, that works very well. Ding, ding. Climb the tree just to fall off it. Yeah, pretty much. I'm thinking two hearts short of a full set. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, you know what? If we don't get all of the hearts filled up... Wait, what did we have in the start of the game? Oh, well. Well, it doesn't matter. Not the end of the world. Is that cut out there? Not when we were fighting with Talos. Right, what's in the treasure chest then? Probably a weapon. Hopefully a diamond. It's a ruby. I'll take it. Ruby, 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 ruby. Da, 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 da. Blimey, that takes me back. That feels like an absolute waste, but whatever, we've learned a lesson. Don't fuse the Master Sword with a Stone Talus Heart, because, yeah, it's nothing compared to a Silver Goblin Horn. You have free at the start, after the first cutscene, after the first cutscene draining them from you, Ruby from Guitar Hero free, GG for reminding me of that song. Yes, by the Kaiser Chiefs, I think. Free at the... I know how many I had at the start of the game because I died a lot. No, I mean during the first cutscene, when all of our hearts suddenly evaporated, I thought Link had full stamina and full hearts, but I'm probably wrong on that one. The Kaiser Chiefs is correct. There you go. I know a music fact. Sorry, wrong button. There we go. Right, so we've done that. That's a Stone Talus, edit stamp, because we've now defeated it, and that can go there. And with that, I don't have a shrine to warp us to. That's annoying. And what? We're just going to leave Link's... No, I'm not going to be that mean. There we go. Link can find shelter under this tree. And we will... Well, first we're going to save the game. Then we're going to save it again because I'm paranoid. Then we're going to quickly check... How long have we actually been playing this game? 130 hours. 130 hours and we are nowhere near finished. We are in endgame Yakuza territory, my friends. And we're nowhere near finished. Okay, sure. Either way, with that, we will continue this next time. And yes, I am aware I've just advertised my friend code to everyone across Twitch and YouTube. It's fine. There we go. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button after that. But there we go. Another evening of Tears of the Kingdom. We've done quite a lot, actually. Let's face it. We've done the map. Or rather, we've put all the Korok seeds on the map, or at least I hope all the Korok seeds. Who knows? We've gone into the depths. At least we've gone into the depths 4 times. Done another light route. We've got ourselves 2 new heart containers, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting at least 1, but we've got 2. We've got a few more Korok seeds. We've discovered that the Shrine of Resurrection is now a hot spring. There has been many a rant about my feelings about this game. I think we've done all right. Not for 100%, but you could beat the game now if you felt like it. Oh yeah, I could. I mean, let's face it, we've got the Master Sword, we've got 15 hearts, we've got max stamina. If I wanted to, I could very much go back to the depths, back to the point of no return where we reached last Saturday, I think? Maybe on Thursday. We could go back to the point of no return, we could fight Ganondorf. There's no question about it. We could finish the game now if we so wished. We wouldn't get the true ending, because I believe you need all of the Dragon Tears to get the true ending. And at the same time, I would also want to get all of the sages beside me before we did that. But yeah, you're not wrong. We could very much just finish the game now. We're not going to, though. Because, of course, this is 100%. We are finishing this. This is war. This is me versus Nintendo. And Nintendo don't even realize it, which is a crying shame. But maybe it isn't because, I don't know if Nintendo ever wishes to sponsor me. Just saying. Doubt it, though. Not a big enough audience. A brilliant, fantastic, beautiful audience. But I think they expect millions. They don't know what they're missing out on, to be honest. But either which way. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch me live, well, I'll be right back here on Tuesday. Not in the evening, not as our usual time for the regulars here, but all being well, I'll be back Tuesday afternoon for 4 hours of streaming. As we did what we did a couple of weeks ago, where I've got the week off, so we'll come back, make another massive 4-hour push into Tears of the Kingdom even, and we'll see how we go from there. So we'll see. I'm missing out on a Saturday in a few weeks' time where I'm off to Scotland, but other than that, yes, we'll... And then come September, or at least middle of September, we'll be back to the normal streaming schedule as advertised everywhere, but we'll see. But anyway... I'm missing out a large chunk here, aren't I? If you've ever missed any of these journeys, if you want to catch up with any of our travels into the Vortex so far, or, hey, into the world of the Tears of the Kingdom, or the previous game, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which we finished 100% on Master Mode, and all of the DLC, and all of the Korok Seeds. So many Korok Seeds. And then I still missed 3 of the little blighters. And anyway, yes, you can find all of those uploaded to the YouTube archive, which is linked in the panels down below, containing playlists of every game, every journey as I call them, that we've ever been on here on this channel, as well as on our website, intothevortex.co.uk. It's not a big site, but I'm quite proud of it. But yes, I think that's everything. Everything apart from a thank you to each and every one of you. Be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives, thank you very much for joining me on this journey this evening. Thank you for joining me as we've travelled through the world of this amazing game. Amazing, very, very infuriating game. Oh, I missed one when I was doing Tears of the Kingdom. Trust me, I've already made peace with the fact I'm going to have missed a Korok Seed during this run. I've made peace with the fact I'm probably going to have missed a map location during this run. I've made peace with a lot of things during this run because I had to make peace with them in Breath of the Wild. I know something is going to go wrong, but we can make it right, and that's one of the good things about this game. Well, that's a different conversation for a different time. So, I think that's everything. Oh, and thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me on the channel. It means the world. It always will do, and it always does. Now, let's see if we have enough to pay the good vibes forward, but... Oh no, sorry, I also forgot. A massive thank you to the mighty Turbo Drive Live for the raid. You, sir, are a boss. How did I nearly forget that? And you know what? Given the time, I think I'm just going to call it. Also, Twitch has been really weird with me today. It's kept crashing out before. Wouldn't even let me properly change the name of the stream, so there we go. But anyway, with that said, with that done, to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are, and as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits, and I'll see you all next time.